Hey Billobuckers, we're Billobuckers and you're watching Hydrus Live's showcase.
Where did the band name come from?
My name's Billy Buckler.
We're really creative.
It was my nickname for when I was about 17, I think, somewhere around there, and it just stuck. It was just my Instagram handle and all sorts, and then...
And he started acoustic.
Yeah, that was on me once.
At one point.
And then when we actually tried to start, the three of us originally, we thought about getting a different band name, and then we thought for about 4 seconds and thought, well, it's already made a Facebook page, we'll just keep it with that.
Already had followers and that, it was sorted.
Why change what's good already?
Yeah, who's the wildest member of the band and why?
Oh, depends.
I ain't answering that.
I'd like to say it's Billy. Billy goes out quite a lot more than all of us.
Within being the front man, you can occasionally get crowd interaction.
Yeah, he jumps off the stage. He'll have a run round in the pits and everything. I can't really say I can do that, otherwise I'd chin someone with my bass.
Wildest in some regards, definitely Bill.
Most.
Maddest, probably me.
It's one of them, innit? 4 pints pre-gig and a Jaeger bomb. Another shot halfway through the gig, another pint halfway through the gig, and you just get bang on it after.
He's not an alcoholic, we promise.
I just love a night out. Love it. I get so lost in it, just caught in chaos. Love it. See, pre-gig, it's like, fuck it, I'll just have a meal deal, you know what I mean? I'll go to Tesco.
Meal deal and a lager.
Me and George quite often go to KFC.
One of the best warm-ups you can have for a session, especially if you're doing a gig as well. It's like a breakfast triple, and then get a Scotch egg and a can of Monster, and that lines you up for the rest of your night. Until about 4 in the morning, where you got to pop kebab shop and that sorted.
I haven't got a clue what he's on about.
Live. Sorry, I zoned out. The camera come. I see myself.
If I'm honest, that's all it's worth to me. Now you see the burn. Your presence comes round like a curse, and I couldn't think of anywhere worse to be. What's it mean to be earned? Don't be so daft, it's where you're at. Living a dream, just a living a vice. What it means to be me, you could not dream, that's where you're at. And face the facts, I couldn't be sat where you're at. Let's start where it all began, where you were still afraid to take your chance. You wouldn't play the game or do the dance. Instead you're trying hard to be the man. Let's go to a place where it always seems the same, but the faces change and no one knows your name. You've been here before and thought all your dreams were made. Hey, is the epitome of where you're from, where you've been now, where you've gone. It's not what you do all day long, it's about where you're gonna go as time moves on. So I forgot the words. To a place where it always seems the same, but the faces change and no one knows your name. You've been here before and thought all your dreams were made. Hey, it's the epitome of where you're from, where you've been and where you've gone. It's not what you do all day long, it's about where you're gonna go as time moves on. The epitome of where you're from, where you've been and where you've gone. It's not what you do all day long, it's about where you're gonna go as time moves on. So what you gonna do when the walls fall down? Assemble the pieces of your broken crown. You need to pick yourself up and dust yourself down. The end of the rain and the end of the clouds. The sun always sets for a brand new day, and I won't be here to tell you it's okay. I'm sorry, mate, but you fought where you've been and where you've gone. It's not what you do all day long, it's about where you're gonna go. The sun moves on, the epitome of where you're from. Where you've been and where you've gone. It's not what you do all day long, it's about where you're gonna go. The sun moves on, the epitome of where you're from. Where you've been and where you've gone. It's not what you do all day long, it's about where you're gonna go. The sun moves on. Thank you very much.
At least you know we're not lip syncing, eh? Imagine forgetting the words to like your third single. That's mental, that, innit? Hello, viewers at home. If no one knows us, we are Billobuckers. I think we're quite decent. We're from Leicester. Tune in. Share it with your mates. Get them to tune in too. This one's called Plan B.
Cause it's Billobuckers. They're all obsessed with their pockets. I thought fortune favour the proud. They'd sooner die in the algorithm than ever be seen as out. And that's rock and roll. They all wanna be adored, so they all try and sell their soul. Lost their self inside a pose, the acting takes control. It's in my soul. I don't dig what you say, cause you speak here with our brain. I'll follow my veins, man, my eye leads away. So you win or the same, that I'm playing your game. And if you think it's a shame, you can follow your plan B, mate. I ain't never gonna change, nah. They're always telling me I won't be what I wanna be, but they're dreaming while they're sleeping, and that ain't a life for me. I am free, and those feelings that you're feeling, they're coming back around. You're reaching for the ceiling with your head stuck in the ground. Can you hear me now? I don't dig what you say, cause you speak here with our brain. I'll follow my veins, man, my eye leads away. So you win or the same, that I'm playing your game. And if you think it's a shame, you can follow your plan B, mate. I ain't never gonna change, nah. Alistair Tomlinson for everybody at home. I don't dig what you say, cause you speak here with our brain. I'll follow my veins, man, my eye
Weird drink. I don't even want to know what you're saying. This one's called Time to Change.
Back against the wall, have you ever felt like you've lost it all? Rock bottom and it's time for it to change. Well, you know things will stay that way. Got so many mates, well you're on your own. Never know text messages on your phone. Overthinking who you're gonna talk to. Get outside, what's all this thinking ever brought you? You know, it's time to change, it's how you know. It's time to change, it's how you know. It's time to change, it's how you know. It's time to change. You know you were doing so well. What a life before you fell. I knew feeling tonight in how you felt. Too bad to ever ask for help. What happened to the lad we knew and loved? Too bad to admit that you fucked up. What's the plan and where will you go when you can't call your house your own? It's time to change, it's how you know. It's time to change, it's how you know. It's time to change, it's how you know. It's time to change. Think it's time that you grew up. Waste your life not doing enough. Still the same, you ain't changed too much, and that's a problem. Take to what you use up. Think it's time that you grew up. Waste your life not doing enough. Still the same, you ain't changed too much, and that's a problem. Change to what you use up. It's how you know. It's time to change, 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 it's how you know. It's time to change. Thank you very much. I'm going to cut to a quick interview and then we'll be straight back.
Are there any funny on-stage moments that you guys have had as a band?
I had to fight a wasp the other weekend. I say fight, sort of try to run away without pulling the cable out of my guitar.
I'm always quite half cut for all this, so I never quite remember what actually goes on. Homegrown was a funny one, to be fair. It was like it was his first like proper like outdoor gig in the middle of summer, and there was just like this lone wasp that was just roaming around the stage. And what was it? I think you shot it from it once.
Yeah,
and then it was building up to your guitar solo, and this thing was literally just there like that at me, and I just ducked out of the way, let you play. Did a big lap of the stage and that.
Collective band phobia of wasps.
That was homegrown, yeah.
We played Derby, the most recent Derby gig, maybe the one before that, and Billy's mic went out and he had to use mine, so I was stood in the middle of the stage
Awkwardly, just
very awkwardly playing bass, so I don't like being in the middle.
Hey, back on. And then this one was our debut single, one of the first songs he ever wrote. It's called It'll Be Alright. It's about enjoying a good time with it too much. I know it's hard sometimes, but it'll be alright if you make it right. You've just gotta learn when to call it a night. Recognize 5 days wasted. You're the two, you don't have to face it. Got that feeling, but you just can't place it. Nothing to do, just get wasted. Times we wait, do nothing for it. In your dead end job, is this your call?
can't chip your thoughts in, and I know it's hard sometimes, but it'll be alright if you make it right. You've just gotta learn when to call it a night. You used to say there's a time and a place, and said you're coming and you'd never show face. Pushed away and preferred your own space. Now you're always in mine, it's a chase. Send your place, you do nothing but it. Send your space, it ain't your calling. Well, what you said you'll regret in the morning. Lost your bottle, can't chip your thoughts in, and I know it's hard sometimes, but it'll be alright if you make it right. You just gotta learn when to call it a night. No, it's hard sometimes, but it'll be alright if you make it right. You just gotta learn when to call it nice. And I know it's hard sometimes, but it'll be alright if you make it right. I said you just gotta learn when to call it night. It'll be alright if you make it right. You just gotta learn when to call it night. Thank you very much. Hey up, King Gibbon, mate. How you doing? This next one was it was a bonus song off his EP, I think. No, we released it as a single, didn't we? Yeah. So this is one of them. I wrote it when I was getting frustrated at work, because work's always the same, innit? Week in, week out. Then, you go on a night out, try and alleviate the work, and then the night out just turns into the same thing week in, week out. So just got to make sure the guitarist is alright, and we'll kick into it, yeah? This one's called Life for Me. I just don't belong with the same old faces in the same old places, in books with new names, singing the same old songs with the same stories that they've said for years. It'll only come out after a couple of beers. It'll only come out amongst the tears in the gear. We've all shed blood, sweat and tears, and this is all I fear, cause we've big dreams after all we've seen, but something just screams, it's ain't a life for me. This ain't a life for me, and this ain't a life for me, and this ain't a life for me. And maybe I'm just losing sight. I stay in line and don't ask why. And if a train leaves tonight, and take my hand just one last time. Give me the strength to say goodbye, goodbye. And you can live your high life at the end of the week, with discarded receipts and graffiti seats in your wasteland full of wasted dreams. For something just screams that this ain't a life for me, and this ain't a life for me. Ain't a life for me, and this ain't Everybody wants to change how they feel inside, and I'll boot you to your knees till you lose your pride. Keep your blessings in disguise, come rain or shine, cause if they take it away, why have you even tried? Thank you very much. We all enjoyed it at home. Sorry, I've got to look down to like read the comments and that. And even then my eyesight's appalling. It's on a little iPad. It's not quite in reading distance, you know what I mean? Not wearing glasses, mate. I think I've got no chance. Just gonna have a quick drink. And this one's a bit of a deep. Well, we're saving like the deep ones for the middle. You know what I mean? Sort of bring you down a bit to bring you back up. One of them. But if you had any mates recently that ain't been quite how they normally are, you know what I mean? And there's just reach out and talk to them, man. Take them for a cup of tea. Take them for a pint. Whatever takes the fancy. This one's called It's Okay Not to Be Okay. See, I know from when we're drunk and we try and conversate that you ain't very happy, you can't confine your mates, and even though that he's there, he's never really cared. You're meant to feel safe, this is your fall from grace. You know I'm always here, if you ever need to talk, you know I've been here before. You know I know the score, feeling like you played your heart out for a draw. You're not in the wrong cause you expecting more. I think it's wrong that you always get left sore, cause no one knows you for what I know you for. If you're feeling daft, let's have a fag and a run. You're my best friend, and I've noticed that when you're a slave for a wage and you can't catch a break, and you feel like there's 25 hours in your day, problems in your way, you don't know how to face, and you need someone to say it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. And I don't need the reason, and I don't need the excuse. You shouldn't have to justify what makes you, you. And I know that the melancholy seems to stay the same as the world turns round and you watch all their lives change, but you come so far, it's a brand new day. Don't think about what you've lost, think about what you've gained. And I know that it's hard as you're walking through the rain. You gotta get through the grey, see the sunshine again. And some might say we'll find a brighter day. And worst case, what do we always say when you're a slave for a wage and you can't catch a break, and you feel like there's 25 hours in your day, problems in your way, you don't know how to face, and you need someone to say it's okay. When you're a slave for a wage and you can't catch a break, and you feel like there's 25 hours in your day, problems in your way, you don't know how to face, and you need someone to say it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's that match on that art that keeps me sane when I can't see my losses, I can't see my gains, when every day just sort of seems the same. You always seem to say it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. Thank you very much, everyone at home. We're going to cut to a quick interview and then we're going to jump straight back in and we're going to pick you back up in your living room, you know what I mean? Wash it out, throw a chair around.
Do you guys harbour any beliefs or opinions that would shock your fans?
We don't really have any beliefs or opinions. We just sort of float around like.
Yeah, I sort of believe that Coconut doesn't taste good, if that's anything controversial.
We just sort of float around like.
I'm not really a controversial person.
I just sort of wake up, go about my day, go to bed.
I don't even watch the news or anymore.
Nah, me neither.
Tell you, like,
Don't have time for the news.
Same here actually.
I'm on the grind, go away, BBC. Actually, no. BBC, come back if you can play us on the radio.
I'm in as well. Right, so this next one, it was the first song I ever wrote back when I was on like minimum wage and that, and the title sort of says about it. It's called I Know I Get More If I Went on Dole. Whenever you're ready, George. I'm not on minimum wage now, by the way. Big up my boss. Sitting by watching all my mates change, growing up, going uni while I stay the same. Sitting on my own while I whine and moan, having a small pension, not repaying student loans, earning minimum wage, determined by our age. Trapped with no escape, get me away from this cage. Overworked and underpaid, and years a slave, spending all I save on everything I crave. But I know I get more if I went on a tow. I can't take it anymore, life's taking its toll. Now I get more if I went on a tow. I can't take it anymore, life's taking its toll. No one knows the problems we face, made to feel small and easy replace. Lack of money in my wallet, need to get paid. Breathing endorsed and just taking all space. Always fall short, but I never lose sight. I'm a bit of a twat, I've always been bright. Well, nothing's ever wrong, but nothing seems right. And if I can use scales, then I'm set for life. Cause I know I get more if I went on the dough. I can't take it anymore, life's taking its toll. Now I get more if I went on the dough. I can't take it anymore, life's taking its toll. 50 hours a week just to come out with fuck all. If life is a gamble, my luck's hitting the wall. Hard work don't pay off, it's who you are. Bother, and if you are like a mug, they'll take sugar. I know you made some poor choices, but you still play the game. You were going somewhere, and I just think it's a shame. All that hard work has just gone two ways. Go back to school and then come back with a brain. Cause I know I get more if I went on a tow. I can't take it anymore, life's taking its toll. Now I get more if I went on a tow. I can't take it anymore, life's taking its toll. Thank you very much. Oh, we got some more comments, lads. Have we got any songs about pints? We've got plenty of songs about pints, don't you worry. I recognise that last name as well. I can't multitask, mate. I can't. I think I'm there. This one's a bit of a touchy one to introduce in that, 'cause it's a little bit smidgen like controversial and that. It's I don't know how you do it. Obviously, it's nice and easy when you had a few pints down a gig and that, and it's sort of like you can say, you know, F whoever. But have a guess. Anyone that's like watching and that, I want to drop a comment after. Have a wild guess who this is about. It's called Heroin for Headaches. In tatters and everybody's knackered, and with the cost of living I can't even get blooded. It costs £6 for a pint of stout. You gotta save for a night out. Will I ever get an house? Well, I thought I'd ask or else I won't get. Just stop drinking coffee, that's what they all said. I'll toe the line if you show me where it ends. My Prime Minister has no working class friends. One extreme to the other, try and cover their mistakes.
must the tax man makes. Can't buy Freddos on a minimum wage. And it's all my fault because of my age. I can walk down the street and have my watch snatched, and the police won't even look back. It's only if I got a word that they might just take an interest in. I know I won't be the first and I won't be the last, and if I can't prove it's mine then I won't get it back. But I'll shake the rand and I'll say my thanks, and I'll wonder why I ever paid tax. One extreme to the other always seems to be the case. When will we recover? Swear it's easier to get heroin for headaches. Inflation seems to be the rage. I'd like to see how much the tax man makes. Can't buy Freddos on a minimum wage. It's all my fault because of my age. Inflation, yeah, seems to be the rage. I'd like to see how much the tax man makes. Can't buy Freddos on a minimum wage. It's all my fault because of my age. See, we all pray for an housing crash, so I might pay the same as your nan. You won't get far without the bank of mum and dad, and my wage don't cover my overdraft. Swear it's easier to get heroin for headaches. Inflation seems to be the rage. I'd like to see how much the tax man makes. Can't buy Freddos on a minimum wage. It's all my fault because of my age. Inflation, yeah, seems to be the rage. I'd like to see how much the tax man makes. Can't buy Freddos on a minimum wage, and it's all my fault because of my age. Thank you very much, everyone at home. We got more comments on that. The two guesses are Rishi Sunak and Jimmy Savile. I didn't know Jimmy Savile personally, so I can't really say anything, you know what I mean? I'm glad I didn't know I'm glad I didn't know Savile personally, Jesus. Keir Starmer as well. I'd rope him and Rishi into the same category. They're all the same, aren't they?
Oh, they wouldn't be happy about that, red and blue.
It's Starmer though, isn't it? He's a Tory in a bloody Labour's tie. I do believe I don't play guitar on this one, so I don't quite know what to do with my hands. This one's about his local music scene and that really, or at least it was a few years ago. Because it's a bit naff. What can you do? It's called Rock and Roll. Get ready to jump around your living room. It'll come soon, Dad, don't worry. Like it's lost in its time, and if you don't follow trends, boy, we'll leave you behind. Cause it's cool just to be like everyone else. Don't even dare for 2 minutes, try and be yourself. So welcome to a place where you don't belong. It's all flannel shirts and Converse and depressing outcast songs. Verses in the toilets, the lines are just that long. It's all the right gear, but all the ideas are wrong. All the right gear, but all the ideas are wrong. you very much. We're going to go to another quick interview segment and we're all going to tune up and that and bring it straight back up. Nice.
If you could erase one artist's career from history, who would it be and why?
I've just never liked him.
We had someone say and it's like getting a load of hate when we posted it.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to protect you, knobhead.
I don't give it a. Yeah, so maybe cut that bit out if it's going to give us a negative.
He's well looked, and you should someone else.
I was going to say R. Kelly because he did some shady shit.
Yeah, we'll get rid of P Diddy and we'll go about our days.
I thought that was the sort of angle, not just I don't like the songs particularly. It's all
He did it, R. Kelly, Gary Glitter.
yeah.
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
He's not even a musician.
Just wipe out half the
I'd keep Michael Jackson's career though. Let's keep Michael Jackson's career alive, but he can go with the rest of them. But keep his music. Ow!
That doesn't.
It's just the weird ad-libs, in it.
Yeah.
You ever listen to his acapellas?
Yeah, it sounds like it's falling down the stairs.
I hope there's some usable stuff out of this.
I need to, like I said, probably cut a bit if it's going to get us lynched.
I don't know who I would.
Taylor Swift.
I can think of like 100 odd people, but I don't know like one definite nail in the coffin, you know what I mean?
You stick with P Diddy.
Nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Has to be a good one, I think.
Yeah, P Diddy would be a good one.
Yeah.
Nice one. And then for this last portion of the show, if you're in your living room, throw a chair, throw your ornaments, do something mad. Mosh pit with your nephew, or your little brother, or your kids, or your mum, or your dad, whoever you're with. This one's called Quiet Lie. Stories about a YBS on a casual night out down a working men's. Spent $3 just to look his best, to go out and pull a bed in a Primark dress. Na 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 na. Quiet one, mate, a quiet lie. Na 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 na. Quiet one, mate, a quiet lie. Na 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 na. Quiet one, mate, a quiet lie. Na 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 na. It's not a quiet one, mate, a quiet lie. Thank you very much. How was that for a song about pints, eh? Eh?
Request. There is nothing wrong with Bravo. Request? What?
Callum did hold the mic with a fork. I did, yes. It's a forkraphone.
It was.
I'd like to dedicate this one to Daz. He's in the comments somewhere. I know he is. He knows what's coming. He always asks for it. This one's called Sweating Alcopops. About proper naff nightclubs. And weekend offenders, bands about to tunes that too young to remember. Bucket hats and drinks are fruity, and music opinions that you don't even need. And the posters on the wall say what's played in a room, and you've just walked in, but you'll be leaving soon. Just a quiet few, well, more for you. Can't even pause past the keys in a toilet queue. The smell of sweat and alcopops all over the shop, and you keep drinking more, but you just sober up, and you can't pull away 'cause your feet seem stuck. God only knows last time that they gave it a mock. I tell you never wanna go, but you always stay. And no matter where you turn, you are out of place. And the bastards had to get you, they won't give you any space. Go and have a coffee, come back in half an hour late. Go and have a coffee, come back in half an hour. It's just before midnight and the music's getting worse. One of them songs where they mumble to the verse. Blowing out the chorus though, 'cause it's just 4 words. This band's dead underground, mate, I guess you never. And he's sure you can hide when you're about to endure conversating with strangers as you poke out the door. I really like a DJ playing the songs are obscure. You're not fucking edgy, mate, 'cause you listen to the Cure. It wasn't a cure, then it must be dismissed. Shaved hair, pair of flares, that made you an artist. Has anyone ever told you exactly how it is? It makes me cool, but I think you're a prick. The smell of sweating alcopops all over the shop, and you keep drinking more, but it's never enough. Entertaining the kids that went to uni, and made all their friends with their daddy's degree. Never wanna go, but you always stay. And no matter where you turn, you are out of place. And the bastards had to get you, they won't give you any space. Go and have a coffee, come back in half an hour, mate. I'll tell ya, I'll tell ya, I'll tell ya. 'Cause we sing and we dance and we laugh the night away. Finish my drinks, I'm semi-glad that I came. Watered down spirits and a shit DJ. Well, the start of his night, the end of my day. As we sing and we dance and we laugh the night away. Finish my drinks, I'm semi-glad that I came. Who once won a song and as a DJ is the fucking indie room, and he played the Black Parade. Never wanna go, but you always stay. And no matter where I turn, I am out of place. And the bastards had to get me, you won't give me any space. Go and have a coffee, come back in half an hour. Never wanna go, but I always stay. And no matter where I turn, I am out of place. And the bastards had to get me, you won't give me any space. Go and have a coffee, come back in half an hour, mate. I'll tell ya, I'll tell ya, I'll tell ya. Alistair Tomlinson, ladies and gentlemen. Go and have a coffee, come back in half an hour, mate. Thank you very much. Well, I do believe I put this guitar here down. It's going to be one of them where I don't know what to do with my hands again, sorry. Like, I'm not that much of a front man, you know what I mean? A little bit of a front man, not that much. Stick that behind me. Anything new?
Yeah, thank you. Whoa.
Bare beers, all the pints. I'll have all the pints. Ow. Every time. Stop standing there then. Every pint.
Yeah, shall we?
Are we having a nice little bop along at home? That's like the question, isn't it?
This was a big bop along at home.
This is a massive bop along, this is. This one's our latest single. Go out and stream it, watch the music video. We put time and real fucking effort into this. It's mad. Whenever you're ready, George, lad. Fuck off, Ronnie, with your comments. So tie your laces, you got miles to do. I hope you feed your clothes, company, no as you can chew. And you can keep your chest, your cat, mate, I am not in a mood. And we are not the same size, you couldn't walk in my shoes. You think you're better, but you never. You're the apple to the snake. The centre of attention's just a puppet in a maze. You're clever, you're a seller, every aspect on it's fake. You're endeavours of whatever, you can profit from the flakes. You paint this image so they think you're the same. I guess the rose tinted glasses always hide the shade. So come on down and enjoy all your spoils. The cure for your rails is a glass of snake oil. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. You only say what they wanted to hear. That fruit of yours brings them all from far or from near. Your kind of smile reaches ear to ear. Then you take pride in the glasses that you pioneered. It keeps them warm with their brain, so they will never see their walls, their binds, their red elastic. Do they know that you've got them trapped? Do they know what you're doing behind their back? It's a night still warm from when you used it last. The door behind closed doors always comes off track. Won't be the first or the last, and it's never jealousy. The excuse that you pass is just not that unique. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Tie your laces, you got miles to do. Take heed of your clothes, company, now they can see you. Where's your chest, your cat, mate? Is he not in a mood? I hope you've got the right size in your running shoes. You said it was good, well it lasted, and it'll never be better. When you're back on your feet, you know you're gasping for a tenner. You're clever, you're a seller, every aspect on its fate. Your endeavours or whatever, you can profit from the flakes. You paint this image so they think you're the same. I guess the rose tinted glasses always hide the shade. So come on down and enjoy all your spoils. Got a cure for your rails, it's a glass of snake oil. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Nah, nah, it's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. It's as good as it gets. Nice one, oh. Now we've got one more song for you, unfortunately. As, this is a bit of a rarity, we don't really play it. It's not really out. There's a rather lovely acoustic demo of it somewhere on YouTube, and we thought it's a nice little closer. I'll throw it in for you. It's quite oasisy. I was quite shot and I thought he sounded well out of tune. He's just tuned down to do that, isn't he?
Ooh, red.
It is Spice Girls. What's Spice Girls? Hey?
What did you just put? Is it Spice Girls?
It's not Spice Girls. Daft there. I think the worst part, Ronnie sat in that next room, sat there watching this and like commenting and that. Well, weird. Anyway, this one's called If Life Is What You Make It. It's lovely. just ain't quite right. And it plays in the back of your mind like rain in the clearest skies. 'Cause after the rain seems to hit its hardest, the eye of the storm is always the calmest. But the clouds they gather round. Guess the sun ain't coming out. 'Cause there's people only here for the ride that get lost in the turn of the tide. And it's probably all in the mind. If life is what you make it, the greatest gift is being alive. 'Cause I've been battered and broken, I've been black and blue. They say you'll find out who you are when you've got nothing to lose. Well, the hardest step you take is putting on your shoes. Don't have to move a mountain if you've got something to prove. Well, today could be mine. 'Cause I woke up this morning and I chose life. 'Cause there's people only here for the ride that get lost in the turn of the tide. And it's probably all in our mind. If life is what you make it, the greatest gift is being alive. 'Thank you to everyone tuning in. If you've never heard of us before, we are Billobuckers. But the clouds they gather round. Guess the sun ain't coming out. 'Cause there's people only here for the ride that get lost in the turn of the tide. And it's probably all in our mind. If life is what you make it, the greatest gift is being alive. 'Cause there's people only here for the ride. Get lost in the turn of the tide. And it's probably all in my mind. If life is what you make it great and never say die. Thank you very much. We have been Billobuckers. We hope you spiced up your evening. Nice one.